Hey everyone, this is Ruan. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about one of our automotive body shop repair clients, Ray's Automotive in Waterbury, Connecticut. And what I'm going to be showing you in this video is exactly the optimization steps that we took on their website to generate them more auto body repair leads from either insurance companies or customers searching in the Google search engine and finding their business on the local map pack. You're going to be learning some things that you probably never knew were factors in getting the website to rank on Google. And you're also going to be learning some of the on-site optimization tips that we recommend onto the website to get more customers to call into your shop. So to start off, I wanted to go ahead and say that this is a new website that we just designed and launched for Ray's Automotive. And their old website, it was very old, it was very slow, not responsive. And this site here is very, very, very into the user experience. I mean, almost everything is clickable, and we're going to talk about that inside of this video. And there's just a lot of design and graphics and time that was put into this website to make sure that the visitor has a good experience for when they do find this client on the Google search engines. They're going to have a great experience on this website. So I wanted to go ahead and start off with their ranking. So as you can see here, for the domain Ray's Auto Inc., you can see that all of their keywords here are ranking either in the first position, and some of them are in the knowledge panel. So if I were to type in this keyword multi-vehicle collisions Waterbury CT, if a customer has had a multi-vehicle collision and they're looking for an auto body shop to actually fix that problem, you can see that our client does show up number one for this keyword. And I'm going to explain to you how we did this and how we go about this strategy and how we figure out these keywords that we pick. But initially, you can see all of these different types of keywords were ranking at the top of Google. And what's really cool about this is not only is it different types of services, but it's also the different types of makes and models that auto body shop works with. For example, if somebody were to type in auto body shop for Volvos, if somebody has a Volvo and they want to work specifically with a auto body shop that focuses on Volvo, what's cool is not only does our client's Volvo page show up, but also their home page shows up because Google thinks they're that relevant of a result because of this. And we're also going to be talking about the map section here, but initially I wanted to talk about the organic. And you can see that when we started this campaign, we actually had the keywords that the client wanted to rank for already picked out and put into this tracking software that we use called Rank Tracker. And what's really cool is on Rank Tracker, it's going to give you a month-over-month up or down report on how well the client is doing. So what's really great about our agency at Develomark is we make sure that every time we get a new client, their keywords are listed inside of this before we design their website and before we start the SEO campaign, just to make sure that they're getting the results that they want, and we're doing our job on a monthly basis to ensure that this gets done. So whenever we start a new campaign, before we even build the website, we know what the keywords are that we are targeting. So I wanted to kind of show you this in an example really quickly. So if you're ever starting out a campaign, the first thing that you're going to want to do, and the first thing that a good SEO agency is going to do, is they're going to start off by basically creating what's called a website sitemap. And a sitemap basically just tells you which keywords are going to rank for which page. So to give you an example, if I were to show you an example of a sitemap, it would look something like this. So it would be the URL here, right? So that's going to be the name of the page, I should say. So name of the page. Then it's going to be like the URL. So what is that URL going to look like? Then it's going to be which keyword is that page targeting. So to give you a perspective on this, when we were building out Ray's Automotive, let's take the home page for example, right? So what we did was we would match the home page with the actual thing here. So it was home, and then this was the URL, and the keyword we wanted was auto body shop. This would be the target keyword on this home page, and you can see that this is true because on the home page you can see auto body shop repair is included inside of this title tag here because we knew exactly what we were targeting. Now let's go on a step further. So after the home page, there's a who we are pages, right? So the who we are is a different section of the home page. So you can see how this is different here. So when we look at the who we are page, this is the URL that we would put here, right? And then we would probably just want to rank for Ray's Automotive for this keyword for the who we are page, because no customers are looking for about Ray's Automotive. They're kind of just searching for auto body shop. So then this is the method that you do, right? You start listing out based on the keywords that you want to rank for. You start creating this website sitemap so you get a good general view as to what the website's going to look like before you even build the website, so you know which keywords to use inside of each page. So to give you an example, if we look at the what we do, the collision repair page, you can see right here that the URL structure is built out just like the sitemap. So you have the URL, then you have the categorization of the what we do sitemap, and then you have collision repair. So now you have the keyword inside of here. So if I were to type in, fast and affordable collision repair, or whatever the keyword is inside of Waterbury, Connecticut, and I don't, yep, there we go. So if I were to type in that keyword, you can see that that page ranks at the top of Google. And if I were to type in Waterbury, right, more specifically, Waterbury CT, which is the location of which this client is in, you can still see that this still pops up and it's bringing it to the home page. So, our site mapping didn't work extremely well for this one, but at least it's still showing up. Ideally, it would be the page that you're searching shows that up, but since it's a pretty relevant page, let's type fender bender. You can see that on this page, our client also services fender benders. So that means we want, whenever somebody has a fender bender incident inside of Waterbury, Connecticut, and they need an auto body repair shop to fix something like this, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that you have a page directly created for fender benders. So if somebody were to type in fender bender auto car accident repair or something like that, or whatever the keyword might be, you would want to make sure that you're showing up on this first page, right? Now, if I type in body, right, because that's what Google kind of knows what our website is. Oops, I got to type in Waterbury. That's why it's not showing up. If I were to type in Waterbury, or if I was searching within that area, this is exactly what's going to show up. And you can see that the accident repair shop process, or this page, shows up here for this actual keyword. So these pages are working, and they're actually duplicate listing on the organic search results and in the maps. So the client's getting a ton of visibility. So I wanted to show you that really quickly and show you how we come up with these keywords before we start the campaign. Well, really what it looks like is we go through a very thorough interview process with the customer to make sure that we are targeting the right keywords for their specific business. Because if we're not targeting the right keywords, then the traffic that they're going to get is just not going to be worth it. So let's talk about the website. And this website here is a wonderful website. I'm very proud of our team for creating it. And really what the process looks like is we take pictures for the client and we really have them draw out the website that they want, their dream website, on a napkin per se, or we can draw this for them. But one thing that's very clear here is if you're going to be building a website for your business or brand, you want to make sure that things are very clickable. I always recommend to have, some type of contact us buttons always available. So when you start scrolling, you can see that contact us is still available here. You also want to play a video. Videos are also a great way for insurance companies to look at your auto body shop and for them to see kind of, what type of quality repairs and honest service and great value do you actually provide, taking the visitor behind the scenes to how clean your office is and your shop is and how clean everything looks and how the back end is done and how the leadership team works is going to really pick, it's really going to make you stand out in terms of an insurance company that may want to send you a ton of referrals from, their claims that they have. You want to be the auto body shop that is transparent, and we're going to talk about that transparency here in a second. The next thing that we do is we make sure that we have our keywords inside of the heading tag. So as you can see, this is an H1 tag, or an H2 tag, I should say. So if I were to type in this keyword inside of Google, obviously our client's going to show up number one in the Google Maps because of the SEO optimization that we've done, and then as well as in the organic search results. So you want to include your main keyword for each page inside of an H2 tag. Now, this would be very different if we were to go to the Volvo page, because the Volvo page would say the keyword here, auto body technician in CT, right? This is the keyword that we would be typing in, and then I'm going to do Waterbury since CT is not where we're trying to target. I'm going to do Waterbury. So then you can see right here that our shop shows up number one above Indeed, even though Google's trying to show these, these specific hiring results, we still show up above Indeed and stuff like that. So then what I like to do is I always like to indicate the address and where it is and kind of like give the customer a vision as to where they're actually going. Then I speak about kind of the repairs and the different types of stuff that our clients won. They're part of the iCar Gold Class and Platinum Awards, so they do some really great service. Then I talk about the process. This is just the way this site's built out. Call us, inspect, repair. Then I go into the types of repair. And what's cool is giving your visitor these clickable options. This is a picture that we took at the shop, and we used some very basic Photoshop to make this dimmed out so you can see the picture here, but you can't see the pictures over here, so we can see the text very clearly. And if I were to open this page, merging crashes, you're going to see that you're able to go to the merging collisions page, which has, a lot of nice content here written out. So the customer, we know we're going to rank for merging crashes. And SEO optimization really comes down to how valuable your website is in total, not just one page. So we make sure that all of these pages have about 700 words of text and have good interlinking strategies and good SEO optimization for them. Then we kind of go into why raise. And this is when we take on a new client here at Develomark. What we do is we make sure that we understand why somebody would choose your company and then create custom icons with your brand for this that internally link to that actual page. So if you can see here, repair process, if I open this link in a new tab, because remember, we want to make things as clear and clickable as possible. The repair process is its own page. So if I were to type in, let's say, auto body shop, let's say repair process, Waterbury CT, right? If I were to type in this keyword, the home page is going to pop up. Probably not the actual page that we've created. But it's important that you add this stuff to the website, because when people are navigating through the website, you want to make sure that they have a lot of stuff to click on. A good rule of thumb here at Develomark is if you have more clicks, if people are clicking onto more pages and dwelling on more pages of your website, it's likely that they're going to turn into a customer if they just see one page. So by getting the average session for the user to go up and up and up, and not just one page, let's say 6 or 7 pages, they're going to become a customer much more likely than if they were to go to one page. And the reason for this is because when they're navigating through the website, you're actually building your reputation with them, and you're actually building your trust with them and your authority, rather than them just going to one page and there's not enough information for them to see. A lot of people, when they get into a collision, they're kind of in this confused state of mind, whereas they don't know if they can go to an auto body shop. They don't know if they should call their insurance. They don't know what they should do. In reality, they call the insurance company, and the insurance company usually directs them to an auto body shop that they trust. So we're going to talk about that more in a second here. So creating these really clickable assets for the website really makes it help. And then you kind of have this 30 years of exceptional service. We always ask our clients how long they've been in business and do they have any happy customers and kind of what their core beliefs are. And we create this nice little section here so you can see right here. Now, keep in mind, whenever we create a website, this section looks a little different on every single website that we build. So you can see this is very similar on this site. And then you can see that this is kind of like their difference here. So this part, this little section here, we call it, is different on every single website that we build, depending on the customer's actual beliefs and stuff like that. And then they have the option to go to the reviews page where they can see all of the reviews for the client. And then they can also write a review. So if they click on this button, it brings us over to Google, which is where you should all be getting the most reviews as possible on. It brings it over to Google, and they already have 36 reviews thanks to our reputation management service. And, they can leave a review here. So that's very good. And then there's contact us information, very basic stuff, such as phone number. There's the email address that we want people to contact. And then there is the address, obviously. And then we use a little slogan down here, automotive care you can count on. And then we actually show in the maps here where they're located right on Bank Street over there. So very cool to see, or Baldwin, I should say. Then a simple form and the footer section. So a lot of customers like to come to the footer section, and in case they do, they actually go to this part right here, which kind of explains more about the company in the About section. And then they can navigate through the website sitemap if they want to see any pages. And they can also, once again, reinforce this Contact Us button that brings them to the Contact Us page where they can contact the automotive shop. Now, one thing that I want to get very clear is on the Google My Business, one thing that we did was, and we do this for all of our auto body clients, and it's something that's very critical because if you're going to be trying to target different types of insurance companies or different type of clients that want to see your shop as legit, what we do is we create what's called a Google 360 photo experience, which basically you can get a trusted professional from Google to come to your auto body shop and do a 360 virtual tour of your shop, giving you that ultimate transparency in Google My Business. Now, you guys have seen that the client ranks #1 in the Google Maps for this keyword, and the primary reason for that is because not only have we optimized the initial steps for the Google My Business, but we've also done this 360 video. And you can see right here, if you were to go to this section here, it might be right, let me try to find it here. If you were to go to, let me try to find it, because we upload so much stuff for the client here. We actually go through quarterly photo shoots for all our clients. So, but let's say here, you can see right here that you can, August 2019, this is very recent, you can actually go in and navigate through the shop inside of this Google My Business feature here. Now, the reason why this is so critical is because Google's making such large investments into their Google My Business software because there's a lot of easy things to manipulate. So when this happens, when you're able to do this and you're able to show this type of transparency, not only are you going to rank higher on the Google Maps, you're going to sustain that ranking in the event of a Google update because people can actually see your shop more than they can see, just a picture. Because although a picture is very, very nice to see, this is a great picture to see of Tony working, but nothing beats this actual virtual tour, this actual virtual experience of people seeing your shop and actually validating that it's real. You can move around in the shop. You can actually go into the office, which is so cool. See how you can do this. It's a very nice feature. It's a very nice touch up to add on to any auto body shop or any business where you might have other eyes looking into your business to make sure that you're legit. So this is something that we're doing inside of our agency once we complete our office space. It's not something that we want to do right now. But you can see like these little pictures and these Google My Business optimizations are so critical. So if you're working with an agency or if you're doing this as a service for your clients, you want to make sure that you have as many pictures as possible. And we offer this as an add-on, a bonus service when our clients do search engine optimization with us because we know how important and critical these actual pictures are. So guys, I wanted to wrap up this video and thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to contact me with the information below. And this was auto body shop marketing and digital marketing, how you should take your website and how you should optimize your site for these types of keywords and for this type of ranking. And you can go in and type in auto body shop Waterbury and see that this result is in fact #1 on Google, not just in Connecticut where I am, but probably all over the world as well if you type it in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Reach out to me if you need be or ask any questions down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.